It is April 6, 2021, and in this video, I'm going over the latest news for Cartagena, Colombia, as well as the holiday schedule for 2021. This you need to know. Follow along.
You're watching DC Born Rob, Erasing Borders. Make sure you hit like and subscribe.
Okay, again, it is April 6, 2021. Well, actually, by the time you see this, it'll be April 7th. But anyway, I was talking to Rob, the owner of Sweet Georgia Cafe, both locations in Medellin, Colombia, where you need to stop by the way, in Poblado and Laureles. But he brought up something that I hadn't thought of that you guys need to know about, and that is the holiday schedule and maybe planning your trip around the holiday schedule, because it looks like the running theme now is whenever there's going to be an extended weekend, meaning a holidays, and the holidays normally fall on Mondays, that you may want to schedule your plans around that. There are 18 official holidays in Colombia, and I think 2 months that don't have holidays. So just think about it. Most of the months, it's almost probably 1.8 per month. So just something to think about. Okay, but I also have a few stories because I always get asked this in the beginning. What's up with Cartagena? So I have a few stories on Cartagena also. Is there a curfew in Cartagena? But first, I also want to let you know that they are still asking for PCR test. It is still official. There's been no official decree stating that Colombia is not going to require a negative PCR test to enter. And my feeling is now, I mean, look at what's going on. I mean, it's looking like they're not trying to change this anytime soon right now. I mean, think about it. They're locking it down. And, you know, a lot of times they're going to try to blame it on the tourists coming. It's the tourists coming and the tourists not wearing the mask and adhering to the biosafety measures and so on. So keep that in mind. Okay, first story is from El Tiempo, and it is entitled, "With 63% occupancy, ICU, and parties, Cartagena challenges the pandemic." It's an outlier. I don't know how it's working, but the under caption is what you really want to know. And it says, more than 600 massive events were intervened, but the city has not yet decreed a curfew. And again, this is dated today, the 6th of April. You'll see it on the 7th. But as of today, the 6th, they're saying there's still no curfew. But let me read just a few lines of this. Cartagena reaches 63% occupancy of ICU beds for the care of patients with coronavirus. In the midst of the growing pandemic, the police intervened during the past Holy Week holidays. More than 609 events with crowds and clandestine parties in neighborhoods of the Bolivarian capital and in the insular area. However, the authorities have not yet decreed any measure to contain the advance of the pandemic. In the streets and insular areas, tourists and locals star in massive clandestine parties and lack basic measures of biosecurity and social distancing. You know what that means. They're not wearing masks. On video, for example, the massive party called by DJ Natalia Perez in the north of the city was recorded. And here's a little bit of video of her. Says an operation by the city authorities at a covert party in the Rosario Islands was also recorded on video. And I'll show you this one while I'm talking. In an exclusive hotel in the island area, about 20 people were found last weekend at the electronic music party, for which they paid 200,000 pesos per person, despite the fact that the party was outdoors and in front of a paradisiacal beach. Few attendees wore masks and there was no social distancing. With the support of the National Navy, together with the Ministry of the Interior and Citizen Coexistence, in the island of these Isles del Rosario, the immediate suspension of an unauthorized massive event called through social networks was carried out, applying the measures of temporary suspension of electronic activity at the Isla del Pirata Hotel, in accordance with the Code of Security and Citizens Coexistence Law 1801 of 2016, as it does not have updated documentation for the development of commercial activity, says the police. So there you go. Next story. This will just be a quick one because I really want to get to the holiday schedule. You need to know when these days are so you can book your schedule around it. because I'm definitely using that to guide me. Also want to say thank you for those who have donated to my channel before I jump into the story. And I'm going in right now to Malik, my man. It didn't show your name, but it shows your initials, RC. So thank you. Dennis, of course, Alan, big thanks. Jesse, Anthony, Derwin, and Anthony, thank you guys. I'm sorry, and Andy, thank you guys so much for contributing to the channel and to my charity, which is the Comuna 8 charity in the El Faro neighborhood on the side of the mountain. You need to do that tour if you have not done it yet. Hopefully I'm there in a few weeks. It's still kind of rough to go ahead and plan this trip when I know what's going on there, but I'm still going to try to make it in a couple of weeks. So hopefully I'll see some of you down there. We got to meet you at the Sweet George Cafe, the Poblado location, which I haven't seen yet because I was locked down all last year and wasn't about to travel without my 2 shots in. So now I'm 2 shots in, I'm ready to go. So, okay, this one is entitled, this is El Tiempo as well. It says, Isla MUCURA, a paradise where the COVID has not reached, awaits travelers. So COVID's not there yet. I know some of you guys are still in Medellin too and looking for some place to jump. Here's a jump, Isla MUCURA. Okay, hundreds of families in this corner of Bolivar, famous for its beaches, live off tourism. This is dated 2 days ago. Isla MUCURA is the San Bernardo archipelago. It is one of the most beautiful places in Colombia, a whole paradise of crystalline waters painted with all shades of green and blue, which also bathe the neighboring islands Tentipian and Santa Cruz del Islote. The archipelago, belonging to the Department of Bolivar, boasts all the beauty and biodiversity typical of its natural sanctuary, golden sand beaches and well-preserved reefs that can be appreciated on days of diving or snorkeling. Not in vain, it begins the Corals del Rosario y San Bernardo National Natural Park. So there you go. You got a place to escape to, Isla MUCURA. Okay. New peak and plate in Cartagena. When does it start? Measurements, restrictions, and rotation. This is dated 2 days ago, and it started 2 days ago on the 5th. From this Monday, April 5th, well, actually yesterday, April 5th, the new peak and plate measure for private vehicles and taxis begin to take effect in Cartagena. You're not driving, it's not a really big deal to you. Only the cab, you're only going to be able to take the cabs or the Uber drivers or Lyft or however you're getting around. Anyway, because of this, and I don't think they're going to chance this right here. But the Administrative Department of Traffic and Transportation of Cartagena, in conjunction with the city's mayor office, ordered the new rotation and the measurement of peak and plate for private vehicles and individual public transport. Each quarter, the rotation of the 2 digits that must comply with the mobility restrictions measures will be made from Monday through Friday. And it gives the, if you're 7 or 8, Monday, you can go out. Tuesday, 9 and 0, Wednesday, 1 and 2, Thursday, 3 and 4, Friday, 5 and 6. Okay, the restriction schedule is divided into 2 moments during the day. Looks like morning and evening rush hour from 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning, the first peak and block. And the second period of the operation is from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at night. So there you go. They are doing something, but it's solely about the cars to come in there. So again, if you're not driving, you ain't got nothing to do with you, bro. Okay, this is breaking news. It is the 7th of April, 2021, and this just popped up at lunchtime before I'm posting my other video at 5 p.m. today. It states, attention, continuous curfew in the Aburra Valley and Oriente. Okay, it looks like they're going to lock it down in Medellin for the next few days, or in Antioquia. So this says, authorities announced new restrictions after the health crisis in Antioquia. The Antioquia government announced on Wednesday new measures to mitigate the hospital crisis in the department due to the new peak of the pandemic. The measures are as follows, pending approval by the Interior Ministry. Continuous and general curfew, you know what general means, a general curfew from 8 p.m. on Thursday to April 8th at 5 a.m. on Monday, 12th. On Monday, April 12th for the Aburra Valley. The rest of Antioquia will have a night curfew from 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. So to me, that's where Medellin falls in it. The rest of Antioquia will have a night curfew because it didn't mention it above. From 8 p.m. to 5 a.m. From Monday, April 12th to Friday, April 16th, there will be a night curfew and dry law between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m. The peak in ID will continue. Exceptions to labor, mobility, emergencies, and vaccination will be kept. We are at the limit in our ICU expansion plan, but it is not enough. We must continue working tirelessly. It is the most critical moment, says Luis Fernando Suarez, governor in charge of Antioquia. Okay. Says these measures are taken after the increase in the number of infections and the pressure experienced by the hospital system, the department authorities on high alert. I know a lot of people don't like these lockdowns, but they don't have another recourse. And it's not the fact that the numbers are going up so high for the virus, it's the fact that the hospitals are full. So if you break your leg or something else happens and you need to go to the hospital, they don't have room for you for critical care. So, I mean, keep that in mind. Caracol, historic center of Cartagena has the most expensive square meter in Colombia. I'm telling you guys, I work to find these stories for Cartagena. So I hope you appreciate it. I always, no matter what I do for Medellin or Bogota or anywhere in Colombia, I always hear, what about Cartagena? Because I think this is more like the escape. You tell me, let me know in the comments. Historic center of Cartagena has the most expensive square meter in Colombia. This was revealed by a report of 2,600 appraisers from the National Appraisers Self-Regulatory. Okay, so everybody knows this area. If you've been there, my girl keeps trying to get me to go. And I'm like, why do I want to go sweat and deal with people trying to hassle me for some money? I stay in Medellin. But now looking like this, who knows? I may want to go there. The square meter and the wall quadrant ranges between 10 and 18 million, Caracol Radio, Cartagena says. It says Cartagena continues to establish itself as the tourist city par excellence of Colombia and the continent. This situation added to the high demand characteristics of the territory, scarcity and availability make the historic center the most expensive place in the country to acquire a property. Well, who's going to buy property right there? Who can afford it? The historical center of Cartagena has the most expensive square meter in all of Colombia. This was revealed by this report. The square meter in the wall quadrant ranges between 10 and 18 million, followed by La Cabrera and El Chico sectors in Bogota with 10 and 16 million. El Poblado and Medellin with 9 million per square meter, and Jananubu in Cali with 7.9 million. There you go. So at least Poblado's on the list, bro. They're on the list, but you know. Okay. This is from CGFM, not familiar with it, but it kind of rang something for me as I'm searching for these stories, and then I have to convert them to English. But it's entitled Colombian Navy seizes 197 kilograms of cocaine hydrochloride in Cartagena. Don't know what the hydrochloride part is, and I hope you don't either. But anyway, found gasoline and all this good stuff, and wow, that's a lot. But just briefly, it says units of the Colombian Navy in maritime control operations managed to seize 197 kilograms of cocaine hydrochloride aboard an unnamed lobster boat, which was abandoned by its crew in a mangrove in the Barboscos Bay sector, Cartagena Boulevard. Coast Guard crew members managed to locate the abandoned boat with 360 gallons of gasoline inside, which was taken to the Cartagena Coast Guard station, where a detailed inspection was carried out by the crew of the Colombian Navy in coordination with the troops of the Division of the National Police. After cutting fiberglass into the structure of the boat, 197 rectangular packages, apparently of illegal substance, was found in modified spaces of the structure. Where's the value? Okay, the seized materials is estimated to have a value close to $7 million US dollars in the illegal market, a figure that, thanks to forceful action of the Coast Guard, will not enter the finances of their transnational criminal organizations. There you go. So let's jump into this one, because this is the main one I want you to know about. And I'm going back to my old faithful Medellin guru. I'm telling you, I don't know how this guy Jeff does the amount of information that he has in here. But if you have not looked at this website, MedellinGuru.com, you are shorting yourself. Take a look at it. Lots of information. Where to eat, how to find a hotel, which areas are best. Learn about the strata systems if you're not familiar with it. Anyway, let me get to this. Colombia has more public holidays than in the US or countries in Europe. Colombia currently has 18 public holidays, and 18 of these are Catholic holidays. Furthermore, Colombia holidays are known as festivals. We provide a guide to the 18 holidays in Colombia in 2021. Okay, let me skip down a little bit. Okay, Colombian holidays, the official holidays of 2021. Many of the dates for holidays of Colombia fluctuate from year to year. For many Colombia holidays, if they fall on a weekend or in the middle of the week, the holiday date is moved to the following Monday. So that's why when I was first there, when I first moved there, and I'm like, man, I went on a Monday, I'm like, there was nobody outside, you know, like the Agua Catala Rotonda, and I'm like, man, what? Where is everybody? But the good thing is, you know, the Sunday walk that they close half the street, they close half of Poblado Avenue, 43rd, so that you can walk on it from Envigado all the way downtown. That they do that on Monday as well. I think it's from like 6 to 10 or 6 to 1, something like that. But you can still walk on that day too. I assume it's still open on Sundays to walk. But now the 18 holidays deal, this is known as Emiliani's law in Colombia, which was enacted on December 6, 1983 as Law 51. This law requires that most holidays are moved to the following Monday. However, Colombia holiday dates associated with Easter, the Immaculate Conception, and Christmas are never changed. Okay, so whatever day they fall on, but the rest of them roll to the Monday. In addition, only 2 months in 2021, February and September. We know February's gone, so you know if you go any other month other than September, there's gonna be a holiday or more in it. Okay. Here's a list of all 18 of the official national public Colombia holidays and the dates for 2021 for these holidays. Again, they change every year. So first one, Colombia holiday, January 1st, Friday, New Year's Day. I won't even read what that is, but you know what that is. Colombia holiday number 2, January 11th, Monday, Epiphany, Dia de los Reyes Magos, and that's the Reyes Bridge that you heard about. Epiphany is one of the major religious celebrations in Colombia, along with Easter and Christmas. This holiday commemorates the presentation of the infant Jesus to the 3 wise men. This holiday is normally celebrated on January 6th, but can be moved to a Monday. In Colombia, some keep their Christmas trees up until the date to celebrate. The period between Christmas Day and Epiphany is known as the 12 days of Christmas. Okay, that's January 11th. So Colombia holiday number 3, March 22nd, Monday again. Okay, St. Joseph's Day, Dia de los San Jose. St. Joseph's Day is a holiday that celebrates the Virgin Mary's husband and the adoptive legal father of Jesus Christ. Adoptive, I never heard that. This is scheduled on March 22nd for the first Monday after the 19th. St. Joseph was the patron saint in the Catholic Church, unborn children, fathers, immigrants, and workers. Also, this is a popular day for attending Mass in the beautiful churches in Medellin and the Abura Valley. Nice picture of it. Colombia holiday number 4, April 1st. And this is the one that we just went through. Thursday, Maundy Thursday, Jueves Santo. Maundy Thursday is a religious holiday that is observed all over the world. It was established to commemorate the foot washing, or Maundy, and the Last Supper of Jesus Christ with his apostles. In addition to this holiday, the day before Good Friday. So you just need to know, right now it looks like they're locking it tight. And they're locking them, some places, depending upon the ICU occupancy, could be 10 o'clock, could be midnight, could be 8, could be 6, or could be 5 p.m. 5 p.m. to 5 p.m. They're locking it down depending upon the ICU. And the ICU is not getting better in Medellin. Somebody I read today that it said 100%. That's not good. So, okay. Let's see. Colombia holiday number 5. April 2nd, another one we just went through. Friday, Good Friday, Viernes Santo. Good Friday, also known as a Holy Friday, Great Friday, and Black Friday, is a religious holiday to commemorate the crucifixion and eventual death of Jesus Christ. This holiday is observed on the Friday before Easter Sunday. Again, they don't move those, I don't believe. In the Roman Catholic, you can't move a Friday, can you? It's Good Friday. In the Roman Catholic tradition, this day is typically treated as a fast day, a day in which one has one meal and abstains from the consumption of meat. I can't go that day. Okay, Colombia holidays number 6, May 1st. Okay, and this is the one I'm concerned with, because if I go, I think that's the day I'm going to come back. No, the 2nd, which is a Sunday. So this is a Saturday. Saturday, Labor Day, Dia del Trabajo. Day of work. Labor Day originated in the United States, where it falls on the first Monday in September. Throughout the rest of the world, over 80 countries, including Colombia, celebrate Labor Day, as known as May Day, and International Workers' Day on the first day of May. Didn't know that, May Day. Colombia Holidays, number 7, May 17th. So there's 2 in the month of May. So think about your plans, guys and gals. Think about your plans. Colombia, at least in the near future, because again, the running consensus is they're going to lock it down on holiday weekends. So anytime where they think you're going to get out in mass, they're going to lock it down. So this one again, May 17th, Monday, Ascension Day, Dia de la Ascension. Ascension Day is the celebration of Jesus rising into heaven after he had spent 40 days on earth after the resurrection. According to the New Testament, this took place before the eyes of the disciples. Ascension Day is the 40th day of Easter. In Colombia, as with many other religions, holidays, Ascension Day is celebrated on the Monday after the actual date. So there you go, another Monday. Here's another Monday, Colombia Holidays number 8, June 7th, Monday. And look, I'm looking right now. I know there's 2 already. June 7th, Monday, Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi signifies that the body of the blood of Jesus Christ, and it refers to the components of the Eucharist, also known as the Holy Communion, Last Supper, or Lord's Supper. This holiday celebrates Christ's holiness. You get the gist of a lot of Christian stuff going on here. Corpus Christi was established to create a feast focused solely on the Holy Eucharist. I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. Emphasizing the joy of the Eucharist. Eucharist? Close enough. Being the body of blood of Jesus Christ. Okay. Colombia holiday number 9, June 14th. Again, it's on a Monday. Sacred Heart, Sagrado Corazon. The Sacred Heart holiday commemorate the physical heart of Jesus as a symbol of the divine love for humanity. The devotion of the Sacred Heart originally developed in the Middle Ages out of the worship of the wounds of Jesus received during crucifixion. In Colombia, this official public holiday always falls on a Monday, since it's celebrated 10 weeks and a day after Easter Sunday. Okay, Colombia holiday number 10, July 5th. So we know in June there's 2, okay? Colombia holiday number 10, June 5th, Monday, St. Peter and St. Paul Day, Dia de San Pedro y San Pablo. This public holiday commemorates the martyrdom, torture, suffering, and death of 2 saints, that 2 apostles, St. Peter and St. Paul. This holiday is likely to be one of the oldest holidays celebrated in the Christian calendar. In 2010, images of Peter and Paul were found on the wall of catacombs dating back to the 4th century AD. Okay, Colombia holiday number 11, July 20th. This one's on a Tuesday, Colombia Independence Day. This holiday is always celebrated on July 20th in Colombia. On July 20th, 1810, an uprising in Bogotá is seen as the start for the independence of Colombia. On this date in 1810, Colombian patriots stirred the population of Bogotá into a major uprising in the streets against Spanish rule. And this uprising is celebrated by the Colombia Independence Day holiday. Independence Day in Colombia is typically celebrated with parades and marches throughout the country, fireworks, watching sports, and listening to traditional Colombian music or other popular practices. Keep in mind everything biosecurity, biosafety, and so on. So, some of these things are going to get canceled. Colombia holidays number 12, August 7th, Saturday. Hopefully things are getting better by August. Come on. We're going backwards. And I just commented earlier in Medellin, man, we're going backwards. Colombia holidays number 12, August 7th, Saturday, Battle de Boyacá, Dia de los Batalla de Boyacá. This holiday is in Colombia is celebrated every year on August 7th. This marks the date that the Battle of Boyacá on August 7, 1819, which was decisive victory in the war for Colombia's independence from Spain. That's a good one for you. I guess like our 4th of July. Even through fighting continued for a few more years, the victory at Boyacá is seen as a definitive battle in Colombia war for independence. This important victory was the precursor to Colombia's eventual independence from Spain. Just a few more. It's only 18. So Colombia holiday number 13, August 16th, Sunday, Assumption of Mary, Asunción de María. The Assumption of Mary is a holiday that is celebrated in August every year. So we know we have 2 in August. Is there a third? No, 2. This day commemorates Mary's death and her assumption into heaven. The Assumption of Mary was first celebrated under Pope Sergius in the 8th century, and Pope Leo IV confirmed the feast is official. Colombia Holidays number 14, October 18th, another Monday. Columbus Day, Dia de la Raza. Columbus Day celebrates when Christopher Columbus first arrived in the Americas, which occurred in 1492. This is the day that is celebrated in many parts of Latin America and the Caribbean. I'll leave that one alone. I won't comment. Colombia holiday number 15, November 1st, Monday, All Saints Day, Dia de los Santos. All Saints Day is known as All Hallows Day, Hallowmas. The Feast of the Saints, or Solemnity of All Saints, is the holiday that is commemorated day for all Christian saints, known and unknown. In Roman Catholicism, All Saints Day is reportedly considered as the holy day of obligation. So Catholics are supposed to go to Mass on the date unless there is a good reason not to attend, such as an illness, such as a virus. Okay, 16, Colombia holiday number 16, November 15th, Monday, Independence of Cartagena. Wow, Cartagena gets its own day. There you go, still in the news. Independence of Cartagena 2021 is celebrated on Monday, November 5th. The holiday commemorates when Cartagena became the first Colombian city to declare independence from the Spanish. So they started this. Festivities on the day include many parades in Colombia, and most notable in Cartagena, where the most colorful parades take place, which ends in Plaza Trinidad, the location where Cartagena's independence was originally declared. Also in Cartagena on this date is the Battle of Flowers, which is the beauty contest to pick Miss Colombia, who will go on to represent Colombia in the Miss Universe contest. That's a good one. Okay, 2 more. Colombian holiday number 17, December 8th, Wednesday. Immaculate Conception, Dia de los Immaculada Concepción. This holiday celebrates the belief in the Immaculate Conception of the Virgin Mary and that Mary was void of original sin of all her life. And you get that. Okay, Colombia holidays number 18. 18th, December 25th, Saturday, Christmas Day, Dia de Navidad. Christmas Day celebrates the Nativity of Jesus, which, according to the tradition, took place on December 25th, 1 BC. December 25th is a public holiday in many countries around the world. Christmas is more of a month-long celebration in Colombia than just a day. Medellin, in particular, celebrates Christmas in a big way each year with its world-class Christmas lights, and you've seen those. Okay, they have a few other unofficial ones. March 8th, Monday, Women's Day. March 28th, Sunday, Palm Sunday. April 4th, Sunday, Easter Day. April 24th, Children's Day. April 26th, Secretary's Day. May 9th, Mother's Day. May 15th, Teacher's Day. June 20th, Father's Day. September 18th, Dia de lo Amor. Okay, Valentine's Day is September 18th there. October 31st, Halloween. November 14th, so you don't get off on Halloween. November 14th, Colombian Women's Day. December 25th, Christmas Eve. And December 31st, Friday, New Year's Eve. Many places are closed on Colombian holidays. Check this one out. In Colombia, on the public holiday dates, all the banks, government offices, many shops, and some restaurants close. Larger grocery stores tend to be open, and many shops in the malls and movie theaters will be open on Colombia holidays. In some countries during the holidays, everything seems to be closed. In Colombia, the malls and the movie theaters tend to be open and are normally packed on the holidays. So if you plan on going, get a ticket early, is what it says. Okay, the bottom line, there's a lot of holidays, 18 official. So if you're planning a trip to Colombia, make sure you work around that, because chances are, if you're a nighttime person, it's going to put a cramp in your visit. If you're a daytime person and you want to get out and see the sights in the cities and so on, and hike and mountain climb and do all the other stuff, you can still do that during the day. It is still raining. The rain does come and it passes. I mean, they're having some issues right now with the flooding and so on, but it too shall pass. So anyway, if you're getting any benefit out of my videos, do me a favor, go down and hit the subscribe button, click the bell to be alerted of any new videos, and like. Like helps the YouTube algorithm. The more you hit like, the more YouTube says, cool beans. Let's show this to some more people. So appreciate you guys for watching and be safe.
We have a YouTube channel. Like it.
Please comment and share if you like the video. Please subscribe and kick the bell.